Hello there guys and welcome. My name is Westo and today we're taking a look at a game called League of Angels. And if you want to play this game, you can find the link in the description, and you can subscribe to the channel if you want more game introductions and gameplay. And I'm going to show you the basics of League of Angels today. And League of Angels is a MMORPG that is browser based. And in this game you do not only have a character that you need to focus on, you also need to create and maintain a party. You also have an angel system that you need to focus on, and I will show you these things after we've looked at the dungeoning and combat, and I'm gonna show you a bit about the features in the game. There's a lot of stuff going on, but hopefully we can break it down to the basics. So let's start. So let's head into the single player dungeoning, and this is the areas where you'll do most of your main single player quests. Here I am in an area called the Dark Forest, and it is made out of 4 separate dungeons, and I have made it to the end, so we'll head right in. So here I am in the dungeon. You simply move your character by clicking the mouse, and the blinking arrow will show you where you need to go. And here we'll fight the first enemy party in the dungeon. You'll face about 4 of these and then the dungeon boss at the end. So here is the battle screen, and my party is on the left and the enemy is on the right. My character is currently standing in the center of my party, and you can reposition yourself and your party members to do the most effective fighting possible. The fighting in this game is completely automated, and the work you do for fights is actually before and after you go into them. This is because you not only need to upgrade your character, you also need to recruit party members, train them and get them gear as well. The same goes for your angel. You need to upgrade and train that as well, and you can also get new and better angels as you level up as well. And as the fight begins, the angel will buff your party. Different angels have different patterns of how they buff and what they buff with. So you have to take a look at where your angel is buffing and then reposition yourself and the party members accordingly so that you get the most out of your angel. And then your party will simply do what they need to do. And the angel will stock up on rage after each turn. And once she has hit the maximum rage, she will unleash her main angel skill that you saw there, which is usually a multiple target enemy damage skill. So here we have made it at the end of the dungeon. We'll fight the dungeon boss. And these are usually not too hard, and you can see at the battle rating underneath our names who should be the winner. And battle rating is something you'll take a look at a lot in this game, because it will tell you if your team has a possibility of winning or not. And especially in PvP, this number will be very significant. You will also be able to unlock Aegis skills that you can see at the bottom, which I will show you after this as well. And that will buff your team or debuff the enemy depending on what skill you have chosen. But other than that, all you can do is really watch and hope your strategy has paid off during a fight. Once you complete the dungeon, you'll get your reward and also a random card that you pick. And here we go. You pick 1 of 4. They are either gold or angel items. So let's take a look at the party system in the game. In the party tab, you'll find your current party and the current layout that you are using. And the orange glowing stuff that you see is where the angel will buff your party members and yourself. So you need to use your layout as effective as possible. Different buffs are called halos, and there you can see the pattern over the 6 slots. It is currently targeting the center with health and the physical defense in the front. So you have to drag and drop your members to use this in the way you wish. And of course different angels will have more slots to buff or buff them in different ways. So you simply put the party members that you wish to use there. You recruit new party members in the tavern, and party members cost points to recruit, and these points are acquired through drawing cards. You get 2 free draws per day, and you can get points in opals, in garnets, topaz and rubies. And you will stock up on these points, and once you have enough, you'll be able to recruit them through these cards. You'll of course unlock new and better party members as you level up and gain more points as well. And I have recruited 3 blue ones, and my next one will probably be a purple one. Your party members can be upgraded further in your inventory screen. Here you can give them their own gear. You can upgrade this gear as much as you like, just like you would with your character. And you can socket and enhance it as you would your character as well. And this will give your party even more battle rating and be stronger. Let's have a look at the angel system next. You find the angels in the angel tab, and here you can see the angel that you're currently using and the stats of this angel. You'll also be able to check their so-called halos of how and where they are buffing your party, and also what kind of AoE skills they're using. And you'll be able to upgrade your angel once it reaches a certain point, and you have to use holy crystals to get it to the next level. And holy crystals are unlocked through doing quests, dungeons, and winning prizes in general. So you can take a look at the angels, see which buffs will fit your party the best, and of course which will fit your character the best. And you will also be able to unlock these angels once you have reached a certain stage or level. So you can unlock the angel right here. Here you can see the bonding button, and each time you press the bonding button, the base stats of the angel will increase, and it will also buff the halo and her skill. And bonding is free 10 times per day, but you will also collect angel tears, which are the blue bottles that you get through questing and fighting as well. I would unlock this angel because she is good for my mage, since she uses magic attack as the buff in the center and then health to my tank in the front. So then I will simply bond with this angel, upgrade her as much as possible, and hopefully she will be very good in battles. And you have a collection of angels to choose from, so you can choose what is good for your character, your playstyle, and the party that you're using. And that's pretty much it for the angels. Next we can take a look at the character screen. Here you see the mage that I'm playing. She is focusing on high magical damage and has low defense. Then you have the knight class that you can choose, which is the tanky class. And you have the new archer class, which focuses on high physical damage. And you can see the gear that you're using here. You'll be able to buy or find new gear to put on. The orange numbers represent the battle rating of the item. And the battle rating is increased through enhancing the gear and socketing the gear. And enhancing is basically leveling it up. Your character has a couple of active skills that she uses in battle, and there's not a lot of skills in this game for the character. You have 2 active ones and 4 passive ones. And this is because they want you to focus on the entire party and not just your character. So you basically have 4 or 5 or 6 characters that you need to maintain and upgrade throughout the game. So enhancing, you increase the base stats of an item. It will cost you gold, and the gold cost increases for each level. You can see it is plus 15 right now, and I'm able to take it to plus 20 if I wish. Sockets go in and out easily in the items, and you can upgrade your gems to make better stats for your gear. And the battle rating will of course increase if you have better gems inside. And you can unlock more socket slots with socket drills. And as you can see, your party members have socket slots as well. And that's pretty much it for the character alone. What else can you do in the game? Well, you have team dungeons, for example. This is exactly like the dungeon I showed you in single player, although you'll be running alongside 1 or 2 teammates. And the faster you clear the dungeon, the higher the reward will be. Then you have the arena, which is where the PvP takes place. You can choose to do party-on-party PvP. You have to check the battle rating of your enemies and yourself to see if you can challenge or defeat the opponent that you choose. And you get rewards from this as well, of course. You have the team arena, which is a daily event, where you will team up with 2 other parties against the 3 enemy parties to fight it out. So here you can see the team arena partying and fighting. I have invited 2 other players to play with me and with their parties, of course. And here we will fight it out against 3 other players and their parties. And the angels of each team will start by buffing both teams. And then we will head into the fighting and you just have to hope that your strategic positioning, the upgrading and leveling of your character and your troops will make you win the fighting in the end. Other than that, there's some random stuff you can do, as you can see on all the icons at the top, and most of them are simply events or random things you can do to gain rewards such as gold, materials and gems. And I think the game itself is quite basic, but of course the more you level and the better party you get, the more things you can do in fights as well. And you'll probably focus mostly on doing team-based stuff such as the team arena or doing stuff with your guild. But I hope that covers the basics. I hope you enjoyed. If you want more game introductions and gameplay, you can subscribe to the channel, and you can find the link to the game in the description. I hope you enjoyed. My name is Westo, and I'll see you next time.